Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name's Xavier. You can call me X. I'm here for another movie review, so let's go ahead and get to it. If you've seen Black Panther already, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys have, definitely you're probably wondering what else is there to watch. I mean, we actually had two movies that come out this weekend, and personally, I think they're pretty good. I have the review of Black Panther and Annihilation, which came out this weekend on the channel already, so go ahead and check that out. But I'm actually going to be talking about the movie Game Night today. Oh, what to say about this movie? Yeah, it's kind of hit or miss for comedies nowadays. Probably the best comedy I've seen in a while, and that was a minute ago, was Deadpool. And that wasn't really a comedy, but it was a comedy. It was more of a comic book movie, but slash comedy, so it's kind of weird how that worked out. But this one, honestly, I had a good time in the theater with this one. I'm not even gonna lie. First of all, this movie was directed by John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein. If you never heard of them, they did the Vacation reboot. The National Lampoon Vacation thing. I think I watched that movie once. Don't remember it all, so I guess that's all you need to say about that movie. But some of these dudes, they've written actually movies like The Horrible Bosses, which I like those movies as well too. Well, the first one, and then also Spider-Man: Homecoming, which I know a lot of people like as well too. Actually, I haven't seen that movie. I'm slipping on that one. I know Spider-Man, but I haven't seen that one. Anyways, back to Game Night. Also starring this movie, Jason Bateman, Rachel McAdams, Kyle Chandler, as well too. Real quick, some standouts from this movie. If you don't know who Jesse Plemons is, you need to get on the ball with this one. You're missing out. Jesse Plemons, he starred in shows like Friday Night Lights. He was in Breaking Bad for a minute as well too. Loki, I kind of remember him from he played the bully at the orphanage at Like Mike. Someone. So if you see this movie and you know who I'm talking about, and you're like around my age, come on, you should know. It's like, oh man, I remember him from Like Mike with Bow Wow in it, or whatever he called himself nowadays. Yeah, staying out of this movie, it wasn't anything he was saying or doing. It was just how he was acting. Like he had this deadpan type of. He was a weird neighbor. His wife divorced him, and they were. Long story short, they weren't like inviting him to the game nights. And he was just a weird, awkward character, but every time he came on screen, he stole the scene every single time. So yeah, shout out to Jesse Plemons for what he was doing in this movie as well too. Jason Bateman is Jason Bateman as always. His movies can be hit or miss in terms of his comedy, but this one I think it is actually a hit. I'm not for sure it's gonna be a hit. The box office is Black Panther is kind of taking over, but yeah, this is like I said, a good movie. So negatives about this movie, like most comedies, you can say this for like I said, most comedies, a lot of the jokes didn't hit. There was one in particular about a famous figure in the media right now that honestly it was just kind of like, oh okay, I know a lot of people don't like this person, but you can come up with a better joke than that. And honestly, some of the character portrayals were just kind of all right to me. Just real quick, how many of y'all actually got that stupid friend? Like you, like that? I'm talking about like that friend that's like, yo, like I don't know how you graduated high school. I don't know how you got out of 8th grade. And you see that in a lot of movies, but I'm just like, hold up. Okay, I mean, I know some people. I might hang out with some people that may not be like, the most intelligent people everywhere, but we all graduate. We all got a decent education in our back pocket right now. It's like, why do movies always hit us in the head with this stupid dude or this stupid girl? Normally, honestly, they're normally white, blonde hair. That's typical stigma right there. And they were just like, oh. Now, the character himself is funny. This character is played by Billy Magnus. He's done a lot of TV work and got some film screenplay as well. He did a great job. There was actually a very funny scene with him trying to bribe someone. That was one of the funny parts of the movies as well too. But I was just like, I don't really Like, someone leave a comment in the comment section. Do you guys hang out with someone who's just like flat out, just like stupid as hell? Just like, yo, why are you always making? I was like, you embarrass me. I don't know why I hang out with you, but yo. But yeah, that was just a kind of knock on that character. They're tired of seeing that character in movies all the time, but whatever. I mean, I just don't hang out with someone like that. But anyways, yeah, so like I said, a lot of the comedy fell flat. I'd say about half of the jokes fell flat, but the jokes that did actually go over were hilarious. So I think that boosted up the movie significantly. I think the writing of this movie was pretty smart. I know there's a lot of movies like Date Night or Prom Night or Fright Night or whatever night. All of them pretty much have a night at the end, pretty much saying, oh, it's going to be a crazy night. This one was actually, like I said, it kind of actually seemed like it worked a little bit, like it was a little bit unbelievable. Like, pretty much the story of the premise, and I apologize. The story of the premise is pretty much these friends who have pretty much a game night every night. They're super competitive. That's how they met. That's how they started dating and got married. It's pretty much Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams main characters. So they have this game night with all their friends, and then pretty much Jason Bateman's brother comes into town, who's super competitive with. He always wants to be better than him. He's super jealous that he's rich and he gets all this money and everyone's so proud of him, and he's just kind of like doing whatever. And played by Kyle Chandler. And yeah, so when he comes over, he pretty much shows out his little brother once again. So he invites them over to his crib, which is super nice. It's like, we're going to do something different. And we're going to have a little murder mystery on our hand or something of that nature. And that pretty much spirals, pretty much spins the story in a direction it's going to go. In terms of that, like I said, the story was pretty clever. Actually has a couple twists and turns that I actually wasn't expecting. So definitely I give kudos to that. There were certain scenes, how it was directed and how it was shot, that I give kudos to the directors. It was kind of inventive, kept it flowing through the movie. I think the movie had a pretty good pacing to it. Didn't feel too long. It felt just right. Like I said, I can't blame that on the actors or the directors if some of the comedy didn't work, because that was going to pertain to the script. But definitely, I feel like everybody in this movie who played in this movie, who had a significant part in this movie, played their part well. Brought light to some characters. Also, there's the black guy from New Girl. His name is Lamorne Morrison. Yeah, I'm not for sure if you've seen the show New Girl. I've seen that show like once or twice. But anyways, yeah, he does a great Denzel impression, which actually has a big part in this movie. That's another funny scene in this movie as well, too. But overall, should you watch Game Night? Yes, you should. It's not going to be one of those, 21 Jump Street, Neighbors, what else? Hangover type movies that you got to go watch in a movie because you're going to be culturally missing out on a lot of references and a lot of funny jokes if you don't see it. So definitely that's going to bring the score down a little bit in terms of me, but definitely is a watchable, funny movie that you should watch in theaters. I definitely encourage you to. On a scale of 1 to 10, as I'm doing this new scale, trying to figure that out as well too, as I'm trying to get these reviews out to you guys. I think this is coming in around about a 7 point, I'll say about like a 7.7. So definitely it's going to be, I guess, my version of Fresh in terms of Rotten Tomatoes. But yeah, it's a good movie. Has a lot of funny stuff into it. If you like Jason Bateman movies in general, you're gonna like this one. This is one of his more funnier ones that have come out recently. Rachel McAdams, who normally does like more serious type roles, as of recently, is actually pretty funny in this one. So like I said, give a shout out to her as well too. And then Jesse Plemons in this movie. Give a big shout out to him because his character pretty much stole the entire movie. The movie works together. It flows. Like I said, 7.7 is what I'm going to give to it as of right now. Go check out this movie, Game Night. It's worth watching. I had a great time. Like I said, I'm still thinking about this still stuff that makes me laugh. That guy's like, hey man, why are you laughing at her? Nowhere. I was like, oh man, I'm laughing at this. I'm thinking about this thing that happened in Game Night. You ever seen Game Night? Well, if you haven't seen Game Night, go check it out. Once again, my name's Xavier, or you can call me X. If you have any comments, you have any suggestions, you want to open some dialogue, leave a comment in the comment section. I'll get back to you. A little shout out to some people that I know that actually recently subscribed to the channel. I appreciate the involvement, the encouragement, the support. So yeah, if you like what I'm doing, I want to definitely do this for you guys as much as possible. Continue to get better for you guys. So go ahead and subscribe if like my videos as well too. Leave a comment if you have anything in terms of you want to talk about or what I could be doing better. And I definitely want to say I want to keep chugging this out for you guys. So I appreciate pretty much you supporting me today, and I'll get back to you guys a little bit later. I appreciate it. You guys have a good day.